Welcome to Fresh Living. Nurse Danny, welcome.
Thank you.
I've never seen you out of scrubs.
I know everyone thinks that my only identity is a nurse, you know.
It's just like when you were a kid and you thought all your teacher did was lived at school.
That's exactly
right.
right.
And then when you'd see him out in the community, you're like, what are you doing out?
Right. Yeah.
And then they'd be like, you got a husband?
Yeah.
You got kids?
That's exactly right.
What? Because you do a lot of speaking to people online, on Facebook and all that stuff, and a lot of people ask you questions.
They do.
And so I thought I would rapidly ask you some questions because you're a pregnancy specialist, right?
Speed round.
All right, so here we go. First off, can you dye your hair during pregnancy?
Yes.
Why do people think they can't?
The fumes, if it's touching my skin, is it going to be absorbed and affect the baby? As long as you do it in a well-ventilated area, you'll be fine.
Okay, let's see, can you have sex during pregnancy?
I think the best answer for that is if you want to.
Okay.
If the doctor hasn't told you that you can't because you have preterm labor or bleeding problems or something, it's totally fine. It's not something you have to be worried about.
Okay. When will you feel the baby move? Because I know a lot of first-time moms freak out. They're like, I should be feeling this, and if I'm not feeling it, is something wrong? And then they get in this cycle, and it's just, it's just this anxiety-ridden circle.
Totally. A lot of people expect to feel it like 12 weeks or so, but you got to remember, they're just a little tiny bean. They're not big enough for you to feel them until they're like 17, 20 weeks along.
Okay, so people probably give you that one all the time.
All the
First-time moms. It's so funny. You see that commercial out there where the mom is, they say, can I hold the baby? And everybody's got to put the hand sanitizer on. By the time the second baby comes around, they're handing it to the mechanic.
Oh.
Yeah, here you go. That's going to be fine. All right. Can you exercise during pregnancy, which is a big one?
You can and should. Again, unless your doctor's told you otherwise because you have a high-risk pregnancy or something. It's so good to exercise.
All right, now I'm going to throw you a little curveball on this one. Is a lot of people say that you can exercise during your pregnancy if you were exercising before. But what if all of a sudden you decided to exercise after you got pregnant, but you never did before?
That's totally fine. You should. Like, we have people who are diagnosed with gestational diabetes at 28 weeks, and we're like, start using diet and exercise to control your blood sugars. So we start them then. You just need to start slow and work up. So like maybe walking for a few minutes a day, work up to like 30 minutes on most days of the week.
Okay, now here's another good one. When should you take a pregnancy test? Because I think a lot of times people aren't sure if it happened or maybe it wasn't planned.
Like, I conceived last night. I'm going to go take a test tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. The soonest you can know is like around the time of your missed period. So wait until then, because if you see a negative before then, it could be a false negative. Okay. The first sign of pregnancy is a missed period, so wait for that.
And so, here's another little curveball I'm going to throw you, because a lot of times for those who like to drink or imbibe, you know what I mean? They want to stop because they don't want to, because those are some crucial moments right there, right?
Really, those first few weeks are formative. So if you're even thinking about conceiving, you should stop drinking alcohol, stop smoking, stop using medications that aren't safe during pregnancy long before you even try to conceive.
All right, so what about vitamin E? Is that going to help me not get stretch marks?
So it won't hurt to use lotion with vitamin A and E in it, but really it comes down to like genetics.
Yeah.
You know, how elastic is your skin, and that's going to determine if you get them or not. I had a patient once.
The way I fluctuate weight is pretty elastic.
The more it's stretched out, that's what you're going for, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she was like, I got this stretch mark yesterday. And she was there for her induction that day. So, it just happens.
I think also stretch marks, and I'm just guessing here, are kind of like scars. Some people scar really well, some people scar bad, and stretch marks are probably going to be that. Some people are going to probably just little ones, and some other ones are big, and it's just...
That's just life. That's how it is.
C'est la vie, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Can you get in a hot tub or a hot bath?
So the temperature is the concern. You don't want to get overheated. Plus, there's a lot of germs in hot tubs, and so those two things I would say are the concerns. But then people are like, well, if I can't get in a hot tub, can I take a hot bath? Take a warm bath. Like, when you're in a hot tub, you feel like you have to sit outside and cool down. If you're getting to that point, that's too hot.
Awesome. Yeah. All right, and you've got all kinds of good stuff. If people want more information about you, where do they go?
Facebook.com/Intermountain Moms.
And you're going to stick around and co-host the show with me?
Yes, I'm so excited to be on the other side of things today.
All right, let's do it.